How you feeling, mate?
Oh, it's just super excited. I've had a privilege throughout my career to play in some playoff games at Wembley and stuff like that, and it's got that sort of feel about it. So yeah, I'm just delighted for everyone involved, and we've worked so hard this season to get to have this opportunity, and it's just very exciting for the city. It's for the people, everything, you know. I'm going around the streets and just anyone and everyone's saying good luck. So that's what it does when you do good things in sport. It brings cities together, and I think that's what it's done this season.
So it's not new for you, but it is new for a lot of your younger teammates. Have you had to get around them at all? What sense do you get from the younger players in the squad?
No, I think there's excitement there as well, and I think that's good. I think they've got to feed off the energy, because the crowd's going to be there. It's going to give you that extra 10% energy, but you've also got to play the game, not the occasion. And I think we've got the great thing about us is we've got a well-grounded group of lads. The younger lads are fantastic. You see how they've been this year and how they've contributed. So for me, I've just said to them, go and enjoy it. You know, it's for us, all the lads, the core group, to keep it together on the pitch, and that's what we'll do.
Do you think, though, and you can prepare them where you like, say, big crowd coming, guys, it's going to be a bit different.
Yeah.
But when they walk out and they hear that cacophony of noise tomorrow night for the first time, what does that do to a player's emotions? Yeah,
I think I think that you've got to have immense pride. I think to be walking out in front of that crowd, that means that you've done something well all season. So you've got to then ground yourself back to what are those basics that you've done all season, and in that moment try to go, you know, this is me, I'm here, I'm ready. So that's certainly what I'll be doing for myself, and I think that's the best way they can do it. It's, you know, they're all going to deal with it their own way, and like I said, I think we've got a great group to deal with it.
What's the key to unlocking victory? Because it's been very tough, tight games every time you've played them.
I think it's going to be the same again. You know, I think for us, we're at home. We've got the crowd. You know, they're going to be put under pressure now a little bit more. So we've just got to capitalise on those little small chances that they give away. And I think that the work we've been doing with the boss this week, we're working on a few different things like that.
What growth have you seen in Alex Rufer as captain since he was first appointed into that role to now?
I'm just like super proud as an older lad. I've been here 5 years. You know, I was rooting for Alex to actually get the captaincy. He's a lad that can be, you know, talk to the young lads and can talk to the older lads. He's just got this lovely aura about him ever since I came to the club. So I think I'm just so happy for him that he's had the season that he's had this year, and shown actually everyone how good of a footballer and what a leader he can be. So yeah, so it's fantastic.
Have you been practicing your penalties?
We've practiced some, yeah. We had a bit of it was a bit of fun as well with it. You know, split off into teams and did a few. You know, we were allowed to put them off as much as possible, which was good. So yeah, Chief always finds a way to do things that still put the pressure on you, but do it in the right way.
How do you find that in those sorts of moments, penalty shootouts sort of things? Do you get more nervous or get excited for those sorts of moments? No,
I think like ultimately we don't want it to go there. Yeah, we want to take it out in normal time. So, but the nature of the game is that's the possibility, and if it does come down to that, then we're all ready and prepared. You've just got to make a decision and go with it. And if you stand up to take one, then you know it shows a lot of guts to do that anyway.
Sorry, just one more. No matter what happens tomorrow, where does this season sort of rank in your career? You've played a lot of football, but just
no. For me, it's definitely up there. I think we, as a group, we've resonated with the fans. We've resonated with the people. As a group of players, we're all good people, and we've tried to give everything for the shirt and the club. And I think the club's in a fantastic position and growing every year. And you know, to do it with a group of people that you think a lot of is magnificent. So yeah, I'm just proud of the group.
I recall when you first joined the Phoenix, you might have missed a penalty pre-season, and you've really been near a penalty spot since.
Yeah.
You'd be better take
it. Wow, it's going back 5 years. No, I just that was for me. That was more on Uffy. Uffy didn't want me to take one again, so no. I've stepped up in front of at Wembley. I've stepped up. You know, I've stepped up before, so it's part and parcel of it again. It'll come around again, and I'm ready to take one if I need to.
What does your game day look like tomorrow?
Actually, my wife and kids have gone back to the UK for a wedding, so I've got no one in the house, none of my boys there, but they'll be watching in the UK. So I'm just gonna normal. I might have a little bit more of a lion, and just have my normal day as I usually do on match day. I have a set routine and do that for the day and then get to the stadium and then it's business time.
Whose wedding is a pretty important day.
yeah. No, I don't know actually. Do you know something I don't know about it? Someone in England. No, it's a brother's wedding.
David, Chief said he hasn't been sleeping that well this week, or sleep's a bit disrupted. How's your thing?
Yeah, it's been okay. It's been okay. I think he's got more decisions to make than I've got to make. I've got to just keep my routine and train well and obviously put myself in a position to obviously get in the starting lineup. He's got to pick it. So, I don't envy him. But one thing he has done all season, he's been fantastic in that sense. And the group, it's about the we anyway, and that's been the attitude all year. So. To be able to do that with a group is a fantastic trait of his that he's got, and it doesn't matter who puts the shirt on. It could be the people on the bench that win the game for us. Simple, really.
Sorry if these next few sound weird, but just bear with me. What time did you get up this morning?
I was about 8 o'clock.
What did you have for breakfast?
This morning, coffee. I don't have breakfast in the mornings usually. As I get older, you have to change your routines just to make sure you stay in shape. So I don't actually do that at the moment. It's called.
Do you drive in here?
Yeah, I drove in on my own this morning. Spoke to the wife, spoke to my dad, because usually it's the English, it's the opposite time, and did all the phone calls to England, got them out of the way, and and then it's just preparation time now, and go home, have my pasta on my own, watch a bit of TV, and get ready for tomorrow.
Do you remember the first time, as a youngster, that you started to really dream or have hopes about, a football team winning or something like that?
Yeah, definitely. When I was young, my first ever one that I ever won was the FA Youth Cup at 18. That's what, as a young lad in England, that's what you want to win, because that's the first cup that's where you go to win. So I was fortunate to actually win that at the Etihad in front of City fans. There was 25,000-30,000 City fans there at 17 was pretty amazing, and that was the time that I understood what it meant to win something, and that's what we play. That's what we play for. We play to win. You don't get many chances in your career. I've won three promotions in 17 years. Some good players don't win anything. So as I say to the lads, we've got to seize the opportunity as a group and enjoy the moment.
And just lastly, what's the biggest thing that you have to tick off in terms of football when you head out on the training pitch soon?
What, today?
Yeah, today, in terms of preparation.
No, just be focused and get the group focused in, because it could come down to small detail tomorrow. Most huge games that you watch are won on set pieces. It's just, because it's a cagey game. So if we go out there and do set pieces, we've got to be switched on, focused, and get in the zone that everyone's got a job in the small details and the moments, and even the subs have got to listen in as well. So, yeah.
You mentioned before getting in the starting lineup. You've both been a starter and an impact player this season. How do you kind of balance that role tomorrow, whatever that may be? And is being an impact player or a starter more pressure, vice versa?
No, not really. I think one thing I've been used everywhere, I think, this season, and I think that's a quality of mine, that I'm able to do that and fill in spaces, filled in midfield, filled out wide, filled in up front, and we've still had the same output. So for me, I just I get ready, I focus no matter what. You change your mentality as soon as you say, right, okay, if I'm on the bench, then what can I do? What can I do on that bench? How can I get everyone ready? How can I get myself ready to make an impact? And then if you're starting, it's how can I give everything in that moment to get the result that we need to get. So no, it's just I'm always focused. I love being part of this team, and no matter what the output is tomorrow for me personally, it's about everyone else, not me.
Do you think Chiefy's superstitions have made a difference this year?
Yeah, he's got some crazy ones, but no, we all have our own, and I think there was a time where me and Chiefy, when he was the assistant, there was a bad cheer that he had, and you know, I said I touched it and we won a game, and then I had to touch it for the next 4 games, and then the one game that I didn't touch it, we lost. So he's great like that, and you know, that's what I do. I do love the gaffer for. He's just a pure nice human being.
What
David?
what are some of your superstitions, if you don't mind sharing?
Routine. I don't like to be a change of routine. It's when you've done it for so long. My superstition is just keeping to what I do, and it's almost like a time schedule in eating. Really, that's pretty simple.
If it goes to penalties, how important is for the group to have Paulsen on goal?
Oh, I think you've already seen what he can do, and he's been in that position in the FFA Cup against Melbourne City, and how good he was in penalties. So I'm pretty sure we've got probably one of the best goalkeepers in the penalty shootout in the league. So, you know, that gives us a lot of confidence, especially for the takers, that you've got a goalkeeper like Alex.
But on the other side, you also have a really good goalkeeper. How you guys are preparing for that?
No, I think it's just you've got to prepare yourself. You can't prepare on the goalkeeper. I think you've got to, if it does come down to that, you've got to step up. Like I said, go the way you want to go, and whatever the outcome is, then it's the outcome. It's football. It's a special game for those reasons.
Well, I saw a video of you taking the piss out of Finconchi's digest. Yeah, you've been there yourself. If the Phoenix,
Oh, you've done some digging, eh? Yeah.
if the Phoenix won the title, will you bring back the yellow hair in celebration?
Oh, I'd definitely do it if we won anything to win the title. Yeah. So yeah, I'll keep you to that. Yeah.
I'll keep you.
Yeah.
I guess going deeper into the season, you've been cooler weather. Are you sort of more suitable with cooler weather, or are you all over the summer football these days?
Yeah, I think the cool weather suits the team. I think we're an athletic group where we've got runners, we've got people who can cover the pitch. So I actually think that weather condition actually suits us back here. You know, a slick pitch, fast tempo. I think it actually suits us down to a T. So I think it's going to be perfect conditions for us.
You didn't have to cancel a flight for this wedding now that you've
No,
made it this far?
yeah, I did actually. Yeah, no, I had flexi flights, so but yeah, I did have to cancel my one on the flexi flight because you couldn't do it twice. You know what I mean? Just in case. So no, I'll be prepared to go in 2 weeks' time.
You'd rather be here though, I assume.
Of course, yeah. This is my life. This is what I've worked all my life for, occasions like this. So, you know, my wife fully knows that when it comes down to that, that's my love for football has always been there before I met her.